Coming to you live from the blue carpet here inside Memorial Coliseum, where today hundreds of graduates will receive their diploma and become the latest graduates of the University of Kentucky.
And keep watching as we live stream the ceremony at uknow.uky.edu. And if you'd like to send your graduate a special message, you can do so via Twitter. Just use the hashtag UKGrad.
Now, Memorial Coliseum is usually a place reserved for Wildcat athletes, but now they're celebrating a victory of a different kind. We're recognizing students that have earned their undergraduate degrees, and they're lining up to come inside as we speak.
We'll talk with some of them in a few moments, but first, we're going to hear from one of the members of the platform party, Dr. Oliver Keith Gannon, who is Vice Chair of the UK Board of Trustees. Welcome to the blue carpet, Dr. Gannon. So, Dr. Gannon, we know this is not only an important day for the graduates, but for the university's leaders as well. Why is this day special to you?
Well, this is a very exciting day. I'm so happy for all the students and the graduates and their families. What's being celebrated here today is all the hard work from a long, long journey, and they all know how hard it is, and I'm so proud for them. Today, I think we're going to give 1,800 degrees. There are going to be 600 graduates here tonight. With every graduate that goes across the stage, as a trustee, I know we're fulfilling our Kentucky promise to educate people in our state and make our Commonwealth a better place. So I'm just delighted.
Absolutely. What does having a degree from the University of Kentucky mean for these students?
Well, first of all, it means that they've accomplished a goal in proving that they can reach challenges that were going to benefit them and their family for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives, they're going to carry something with them that's going to benefit everybody.
Thank you. What do you hope to see from these graduates in the future?
First of all, I hope they'll remember their time here at the university fondly. I hope they're going to recognize that they're a member of the Big Blue family and the Big Blue Nation forever. As they go out around the world, I hope they'll remember their ambassadors of our university and of our state, and they'll just always remember that for the rest of their lives.
Do you have any final words of wisdom for this room?
Well, I would say you've already proven that you can set goals and accomplish goals. So set more goals, dream big. I believe that if you can conceive and believe something, you can achieve it. And I'll quote Peter Drucker, the famous business guru, who says that the best way to predict the future is to achieve it. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gannon.
Today is a celebration of the greatest tradition at the University of Kentucky, and that is receiving your degree. In honor of the graduates, the university has several special traditions that are set up for this day exclusively. A blue light reflects off Memorial Coliseum, one of the campus's most renowned buildings, and has a blue light that is lit in celebration of this graduating class. The blue lights at the University of Kentucky's newest residence hall, Central 1 and 2, are also shining bright blue today to recognize the hard work of these UK alum.
And nobody appreciates the hard work of our graduates as much as UK President Eli Capilouto. Our own Andrea Richard caught up with him earlier this week to get his thoughts on this special day.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with UK President Eli Capilouto. Dr. Capilouto, commencement is clearly a very special day for the graduates, but as UK's president, how special is this day to you?
Well, first of all, it represents so much. I feel first appreciation for the faculty and the families that supported these students to reach this milestone. And then so much respect I have for the students. I know how much work they put into getting to this day, and I also know what a UK degree is going to mean to them in terms of a successful future.
Do you have any memories from your own commencement ceremony that you can share with us?
I do, and it relates to my family. I have several degrees. I got one when I was a little older, and my wife and I had a 3-year-old daughter at the time. I went to commencement, and my wife snapped a picture of us from behind. I'm holding her hand, and she's looking up at me. When she graduated from college nearly 20 years later, my daughter and I posed the same way. We have the same picture, and I keep them side by side. So I know it's a special day for families, and I know there'll be lots of pictures that'll capture memories that'll be cherished.
What goes through your mind as you're handing the graduates their diplomas?
To me, it's a a happy and solemn moment. First of all, I know that my handshake represents the over 2,000 faculty, the 13,000 staff, and all the fellow students here in a way who are congratulating these students on this achievement. And then I'm just happy for them. The smiles on their faces, the cheers from their families, to experience that for a few hours is a treat.
Do you have any last words of wisdom for the graduates?
Just continue to learn. You've been great learners while you're here. There's so much more to learn. Even college presidents have a lot to learn. And if you keep that relentless curiosity, it'll serve you well.
Well, thank you, Dr. Capelouto. Now I'm back to you guys at the big blue carpet.
Thanks, Andrea. I'm here with one of our most recent graduates, and that is Dee Hampton, who will be today getting her degree in Community and Leadership Development, CLD, with a minor in COM. Dee, thanks for joining us. Tell us what's going through your mind right now as you're about to walk across that stage.
I'm totally excited. I've been going through this journey for a while, and it's great to get it done.
Talk about for you what this degree is going to mean for you. What is that diploma going to have for you personally? What is the significance of that?
Well, I'm the first one in my family to get a degree, so my whole family is totally excited about it.
You talked about earlier before we went on that you're a non-traditional student here. You're not the traditional University of Kentucky student. Talk about that and what it's meant for you along that process.
Well, I'm 51 years old and I'm totally excited. It was a joy just going to school with all these young people and seeing how intelligent they are. And one of my goals was to make sure that my sons knew that I was able to complete this journey.
Talk about for you the plans that you have in the future now. You said you're 51, but now you've got a diploma. What is that going to mean for you personally?
Employment, you know, and possibly get a job where I'm working with young people. I'm totally passionate about working with kids and youth. So that's something I want to do.
And one final question for you. What are you going to remember most about the University of Kentucky and your time spent here?
The students, my professors, everybody at the College of Ag were great. They held my hand through this process, and I'm just glad to have completed it.
Well, congratulations on earning your degree, and we look forward to you walking across the stage in a couple minutes.
Thank you.
Another important tradition here at UK is excellence, and our new provost, Dr. Christine Riordan, is truly an example of that. She came to UK this fall and has already made tremendous strides on this campus. Andrea Richard also spoke with Dr. Riordan this week to get her thoughts on commencement and UK following her first semester on campus.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with our new provost, Dr. Christine Riordan. Dr. Riordan, this is your first semester at UK and your first UK commencement ceremony. How excited are you to take part of this milestone?
Oh, I'm very excited. Today is a wonderful day to be celebrating with our students as they finish their degrees, and we're honoring them, and we're also helping them celebrate this next chapter that they're about to launch on in their lives. It's a great day all the way around.
What do you think makes the UK undergraduate experience so special?
You know, when you think about the University of Kentucky, you have it all. It's a fabulous college experience. You have wonderful academics, you have great co-curricular activities, we have fabulous sporting events, and we have a wonderful community here in our students, our faculty, and our staff, and now all of our graduates today become part of our vast alumni community.
Do you have any words of wisdom for the graduate?
You know, as you think about this next chapter in your life, you have to keep a couple principles in mind. One, you have to be authentic to who you are and really follow the things that make you passionate. You also really have to focus on excellence and work hard. You also really need to think about other people as you move forward in your life. And finally, and I would say most importantly, be true to your ethics and integrity. There's nothing more important in this world today than to have ethical leaders, and that's what we're counting on all of our Wildcats to do.
Well, thank you, Dr. Riordan. Now back to you guys at the big blue carpet.
All right, thanks, Andrea, very much, and thanks to Dr. Riordan as well. And Dr. Riordan said that this is such a memorable day for the faculty, for the staff, and for the students of the University of Kentucky. And to help make it a little bit more of a more memorable day for your graduate, be sure to take plenty of photos. If you'd like some pictures with a little extra Wildcat spirit, you can visit the concourses where you'll find backdrops of some of the most famous UK landmarks that this campus has to offer. You can also create that perfect Kodak moment. And now let's turn our attention back to the ones that this day is all about, the graduates.
We are now here with Nick Wilking. Welcome, Nick. Nick is graduating with a degree in integrated strategic communication and was actually host of the Blue Carpet last year. Tell us, Nick, what is it like to be standing on the other side of the microphone?
I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't have to rehearse anything that I say, so that was pretty nice. But you guys are doing a great job, so thanks for doing this.
What would you say has been the most exciting part about being a UK student?
I definitely think getting the chance to see a UK basketball game for $5 and sit in the eruption zone as a student, I think that's one of everybody who graduates from here, one of their favorite things. So that's something that I'll never forget, especially during the 2012 championship season. So that was great.
I could not agree more. Now that you've reached this milestone, what are your future plans?
That's like the dreaded question that I'm going to get for like the next week. I'm just getting my feet wet in the job search thing, so just trying to get my name out there. If anybody's hiring, just let me know. No, I'm just kidding. Just trying to find a job, put my degree to use.
Well, good luck with that, Nick. And finally, what will you miss about the University of Kentucky?
I gotta say, being able to go to the basketball games for that cheap. I know that sounds bad. I'll miss school too, I guess, but definitely experiencing the eruption zone was so fun, and I'm gonna miss that not being a student anymore.
Thank you so much, Nick. Somebody hire this guy. Congratulations.
Well, I believe the students are hurrying up to get in line, which means that we are getting close to what you're all here for, the 2013 December commencement ceremony, which is about to get underway here inside Memorial Coliseum.
Remember to let your graduate know just how proud you are by sending him or her a special message via Twitter. Just use that hashtag UKGrad. And as these students become UK's newest alumni, we'll leave you with stories from other alum who continue to see blue. For UK Now, I'm Zach Lamb.
And I'm Chris Scholes. Thanks so much for joining us, and enjoy the ceremony.
Hi, my name is Sharon Johnson. I'm from Somerset, Kentucky. I have a bachelor's degree from the University of Kentucky in communications. Right after college, I went to WKYT and I started producing the news. And then a station in Knoxville, Tennessee hired me to do their 6 o'clock news. And after that, I wanted to move to New York because I had always wanted to live in New York. And once here, I started interviewing at CBS, and luckily enough, I got a job in the newsroom. And I have 14 years at CBS. Everyone downstairs in my newsroom knows I am from Kentucky and that I went to the University of Kentucky because I am proud of it. You know, I loved it there. We were all a group, and we were all UK students, and I just felt we were all very proud to be part of the University of Kentucky. I've been lucky. I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of celebrities. I credit that experience at UK with allowing me to be just who I am. And because of that, when I do interview stars like Meryl Streep or Sandra Bullock, you know, I'm just giving them me. I'm not giving them anyone else. And part of me is giving them Kentucky. And I totally credit going to the University of Kentucky and just feeling like I belonged and that it was home that allows me to talk to these stars that you would think I'd be, you know, shaking in my shoes to interview, which maybe the first year I did. But now it's really not a big deal. I mean, they're just people, and that just happens to be their job. And if you talk to them the way I talk to them, which is I talk to them like any Kentuckian talks to any Kentuckian. They're very genuine, they're very honest, they're very open, and I think they sense a little bit of normalcy in me because I am from Kentucky, and I think that just allows them to feel safe, even though I'm with the media. They know I'm not there to scrutinize them or to try to pick up any dirty news on them. I'm just there to talk to them about their project. And I think that because I went to UK, because I am from Kentucky, and because I was raised the way that I was raised, I think that shows through, and that's helped me with my career. Everyone knows I'm from the state of Kentucky. Everyone knows I went to the University of Kentucky because I tell anyone and everyone that I meet because I am so proud of that in my story. You'll look good in blue.
Hi, my name's AJ Hohalter, and I'm a film composer at Listen Design Studio. I write music, scores for primarily film and documentary content. I also work with corporate commercials, radio ads. Half of the job is really just being a translator of like, okay, what you're saying with words, how does that actually translate into music? I like documentaries for one because they're true stories, and There's something inherently powerful when you know it's true. I was one of the composers for Blood Brother, which won the U.S. Documentary Competition Audience Award and Grand Jury Prize at Sundance 2013.
I can't call him on the telephone and talk to him. He calls me through his computerized system. I have no communications with him. You don't know what's going on.
As soon as I saw the film, no matter if they wanted it for free, I was going to say, of course, because it was moving. Like, I was just happy to have music in it. My cues were placed when there was a very emotional, kind of the peaks and valleys of the movie. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to get entered into Sundance, because that's like an honor in itself. A lot of times people are like, oh, when can I watch the movie you're working on right now? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, who knows? Who knows if it'll ever be out? But it's exciting because this one, because of its success, a lot of people will see it. So that's exciting for me.
The home is for women and children affected and abandoned by AIDS and HIV.
Because of those two awards, there's been a lot of creative sort of opportunities that have opened up because of, recent success of the movie and people I've met. So I'm a creative music writer, but I also like business. So who knows? I got a marketing degree because I thought you could be the best musician in the world or the best film composer, but if you don't understand the environment you're going to go put yourself into, you're just going to stay in your basement being the best film composer that ever lived, and no one's going to hear about you. I'm very grateful that I went to UK, not just because I got introduced to the wonderful city of Lexington, but because I learned how to take maybe something I used to do as a hobby. I learned how to use that as a businessman to actually have a real career. My classes, I still remember teachers' names in the marketing department. Like, a lot of the personal selling classes I took, I know it prepared me in the environment. I knew what to expect. I knew the lingo, because you take a long time to, if you're new to it, learn just even what some of these words mean. But when you studied them, you can jump right in and talk confidently with directors and producers. So it helped me connect with those people, but it also gave me the accounting knowledge just to keep my business life. So I had a great experience at UK. So I kind of feel like I'm cheating sometimes that I get to do something that's fun for work. And I'm doing my hobby, and the only reason I can do my hobby for a job is because I learned how to use that hobby and turn it into a job. It's gratifying. It makes me feel good. I'm AJ Hohalter, and you'll look good in blue.
My name is Artis Hoven. I am an undergraduate and a medical school graduate of the University of Kentucky, and now the president of the American Medical Association. I was a microbiology major, and I used to find myself taking on special projects over the old Funkhauser building, and I always sort of liked the bugs and the germs and the viruses, and had a bit of a knack as it came to understanding them. So infectious disease was my specialty. My role in healthcare seemed to evolve and develop a lot around my work in HIV and AIDS care in the early 80s. And in practice here in Lexington, I was the only one outside of the medical center actually doing infectious disease. And I became the sort of go-to person, if you will, in the private sector for taking care of patients with HIV. And as my patients lost their jobs because of their poor health, they also lost their health insurance. And that caused me to rethink a lot about what I felt was very important in healthcare. That, for me, was the background of my work in organized medicine. It had nothing to do with becoming president of the AMA. It had to do with my patients. The AMA is a very strong organization. It represents basically every physician in the United States. And my job as an AMA president is to be the spokesperson for our organization. I'm the one that interacts with government officials, the media. I speak to my colleagues throughout the country. I travel and listen to what is happening. And I also travel internationally on behalf of the American Medical Association. Well, if you'd have told me 20 years ago I would be president of the AMA, I would have thought you nuts. It was something it never occurred to me that would be an opportunity that I would have. I was very grateful for my education because it served me well. UK offers everything. It offers a strong infrastructure that allows young men and women to find out who they are and what they want to do, and more importantly, where they want to do it, and it offers them the opportunities to do that. You can do pretty much what you want to at this university. If you're motivated, if you're ready to, to study hard, if you're looking for help and guidance, you will find it. If you need resources, they are there to help you. You can do anything you want to. You can be the president of the American Medical Association. You can go to state legislatures. You can go to Congress. You can be a high-level educator. You can be a researcher. You can be an astronaut. You can be anything you want. You just have to have the will to do it, but the help is here to make it happen for you. I'm Artist Hovind, and I see blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic processional of the December 2013 undergraduate commencement at the University of Kentucky is about to begin. The processional is led by Dr. Kimberly W. Anderson, the University Marshal, and representatives from the faculty, followed by the students. Will the audience please rise for the entrance of the platform party and remain standing until the conclusion of the national anthem. Ronald Wilbur, a degree candidate for the bachelor degree in music education, voice candidate in the College of Fine Arts, and a member of the UK Acousticats from Sing Off, will sing the first verse of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the 12th president of the University of Kentucky, Dr. Eli I. Capilouto.
Good evening and welcome to the University of Kentucky December 2013 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. There are two groups of special guests here on the platform today. First, several members of the university's Board of Trustees are on the platform, including the Vice Chair of the Board, Dr. Oliver Keith Gannon from Mount Sterling, Kentucky. I would ask that all of the board members stand and be recognized. In addition to the persons who will be introduced later as they participate in this evening's commencement activities, there are several administrators and academic officials also on the platform. I ask they stand and be recognized. And finally, there is one member of our platform that deserves special recognition this evening. Dean Scott Smith has served as a faculty member at the University of Kentucky for 35 years. He also served as Dean of the College of Agriculture for the last 13. During that time, he also shouldered another responsibility, serving as our interim provost. Dr. Smith told us last year that he chose to return to the faculty, and after such wonderful service, this will be his last commencement, and I wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge his wonderful service to the University of Kentucky. I would like to note that during today's ceremonies, you may notice that some of our graduates and even some of our faculty are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. These cords recognize a very special segment of our Wildcat family. They symbolize military service to our country, and the University of Kentucky is extremely proud to honor them. I ask these individuals to stand so that we may recognize them. This assembly of student scholars, gathered in a chorus of support with your family and friends, humbles me and those who join me on this platform. Our university is grateful for the privilege of sharing the end of one stage of your journey and the beginning of another. You are the University of Kentucky. You illuminate and give life to our values, vision, and the highest responsibility we hold, the betterment of our society. Over the last 2 weeks, I've traveled to New York City, Washington, D.C., Texas, and Georgia, telling the UK story, your story. In that time, I met with elected officials, some who today hold or have held the highest offices in the land. And I met with future Wildcats. I broke bread with friends and supporters of the University of Kentucky. And of course, I saw our alumni who continue to believe in and bolster the promise of their alma mater. They left the historic halls of this university to start companies, work in the social sector, uplift the general welfare of others. They have all gained varying levels of fame and fortune, but all have earned the respect of their communities. I ask them what they want to see in you, what they thought would best serve you, this graduating class, as you step into somewhat uncertain times. This is what they said. They want to see a relentless curiosity, a desire to learn, continue to ask questions, hard questions. Your education will not end today when we hand you your diploma. Abigail Adams spoke an irrefutable truth when she said, "Learning is not attained by chance, it must be sought for." They ask you to seek this knowledge with tenacity, a determined spirit not just in your work, but everything you tackle in and on behalf of your community. And they want to see a passion to persevere, even in the moments of misfortune, because rest assured, you will have many successes, but there will be days where you must confront adversity. Nelson Mandela, in his darkest days of decades of imprisonment, said, "I keep my head toward the sun, my feet moving forward." There were many dark moments when my faith in humanity was sorely tested, but I would not and I could not give myself up to despair. That way lay defeat and death. A third recommendation, give back. Give back to open wide the doors that lessen hardship and raise human hope and dignity. Howard Lewis was the 10th child of a Kentucky sharecropper. His father struggled with alcohol, and his mother spent 3 months of every year undergoing significant psychiatric treatment. Growing up, he moved from place to place, living often in tenement homes that lacked basic utilities. It was his tenacity, his strength of character, that ultimately led him to found and lead one of the nation's largest supplemental insurance providers. Howard Lewis credits God, the Boy Scouts of America, and the University of Kentucky for opening the doors for him away from abject poverty to exceptional success. Today, he's giving back to those organizations that meant so much to him. So remember, give back. Fourth, do not be apprehensive in asking for help. Know what you don't know and find people who do know. Then listen, ask them hard questions, trust and rely on them. The fifth piece of advice will not be a surprise. It's time management. But what they told me is this must require discipline and diligence. And with the self-discipline, you can best meet the obligations to family, community, and career. And remember to keep your family first. Sixth, our graduates challenge you to keep dreaming, but remain realistic. Your goals should be aspirational, but achievable as well. Periodically reset their dreams, they told me. Sit where you are, but venture to where others are, for it is the only way to learn and grow. These 6 characteristics, sought by our most successful graduates, are shared by many others, your future employers and your colleagues. But there is a final 7th point in my last lesson for you on your day of celebration. E. E. Cummings wrote, "Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit." Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You leave here today fully prepared to do these things, to succeed in all that you choose and work toward. Remember what you've learned here, not just in our classrooms and libraries, but through your experiences and your relationships with one another. Remember the lessons that cannot be captured on a grade or competencies that we cannot list on your transcript. The lessons you learned while traveling the globe, while standing and dancing for 24 hours in a marathon to raise funds for children facing cancer, while volunteering in our Lexington and communities across the Commonwealth to better that society, and while living alongside your fellow students. Leaving here believing in yourself, and know that those on this stage and those who crowd these stands believe in you too. You are our greatest hope and opportunity. In you, we all see that bright tomorrow. Congratulations, good luck, and always, always see blue. Thank you. The greatest honor a university can bestow is to award its honorary degree. In presenting an honorary degree, the institution is honoring itself. Those persons who receive the degree are carefully chosen because their contributions to the social, educational, humanitarian, and cultural heritage of the state, nation, and world are of the highest order. Provost Christine Reardon will introduce the recipient, and the chair of the University Senate Council, Dr. Lee Blonder, will hand the diploma to me on behalf of the faculty.
President Capilouto, I have the honor to present to you Wilbert W. Will James Jr.
Wilbert W. Will James Jr. is president of Toyota Manufacturing, Kentucky, serving in that role from 2010 to the present. He leads the largest automotive manufacturing plant in the United States, and by his example, ensures that TMMK continues to be an outstanding corporate and community citizen, in addition to providing well-paying jobs for thousands of Kentuckians. Prior to coming to Toyota, he held positions of production engineer, maintenance engineer, and project engineer at Olin Corporation. In 1987, James joined TMMK and spent the next 19 years handling a variety of assignments with numerous promotions along the way, as he continued to take on ever-increasing responsibilities. In January of 2003, James was named as TMMK's Vice President of Manufacturing, guiding all vehicle manufacturing operations as well as production control. Eager to have James spread his talents and expertise to other key facilities in their North American operations, Toyota's corporate leadership selected him to become Senior Vice President of Operations for TABC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Toyota Motor Engineering and Manufacturing, located in Long Beach, California, in January of 2006. 1 year later, he was promoted to President of TABC. In 2008, James was named as Senior Vice President for Manufacturing and Quality at Toyota's Evansville, Indiana facility. 2 years later, James was asked to come back to his adopted home of Kentucky to assume the presidency of TMMK. He is the first African-American president of the plant and was recently named as one of the top 100 most influential blacks in corporate America. James lends his time and talents in service to several civic and community organizations. For all of his accomplishments and record of service, Wilbert W. Will James Jr. is awarded an honorary doctorate of engineering from the University of Kentucky.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the University Senate recommending, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Engineering with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please welcome Taylor S. Blair, the representative of the December class of 2013. Taylor is a secondary English education major from Louisville, Kentucky.
Members of the Board of Trustees, President Capilouto, faculty and staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates, thank you for this opportunity to speak with you today. Before this place was even called the University of Kentucky, a student of this institution scribbled a note in her diary in Patterson Hall on her first night here. Lida Scott McCarty wrote this: "My very first night at college. It's too perfectly, gloriously grand. Just something in the atmosphere here that was great and told you plainly it was a college town." That was September 1st, 1909. Mrs. McCarty graduated from UK in 1913. Exactly 100 years later, we sit here. And I'm to represent this graduating class to tell our collective story. To our guests, I could tell all of you that as a class, we have accomplished much and contributed much to this campus and to this state. Why we came here matters far less now than the reasons we stayed. I could tell you that we've helped add to the crescent-shaped depressions in the stairs of Whitehall, that we have, admittedly, contributed to the economic wellness of establishments along North Limestone, that we have sat in the offices of great professors like Dr. Kim Woodrum, Dr. Alan DeSantis, and Dr. Brandy Scalise, because our professors didn't accept anything less than our very best. That we have learned the difference between Memorial Hall and Memorial Coliseum, although I will say I still cannot navigate the engineering complex. That we have traveled to the most remote locations on the planet to have an education abroad experience. And I can tell you that we have witnessed and participated in the record-setting 2013 Dance Blue Marathon, in which we raised over $1 million to help find a cure for pediatric cancer. This is a remarkable class of graduates, and I am confident in saying that I think we have made you proud. Now, I'm sure someone today will tell us that today our real life begins. I respectfully disagree. To agree would discount the work of all those in our lives that have brought us to this day. Our teachers, our friends, our professors, our RAs, our TAs, and I mentioned this last group with the gratitude of a humble son, our parents and guardians. Parents, we know that you are going absolutely crazy right now because we are about to graduate from the University of Kentucky. You're going crazy because we did just come home from the hospital. We did just learn to crawl across the floor. We did just ask for help with our math homework. We did just get our license and come home late for curfew. And we did just watch you get back in the car crying after dropping us off at our freshman residence hall. And today, we walk across this stage and accept a handshake from the president and a tangible representation of our academic success. Allow me to share with you two goals I hope to fulfill in my time beyond this university. Perhaps some of my classmates can share in them with me. The first is this: I won't get hung up on my faults, but always challenge myself to do something bigger, something greater. Walt Disney said all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. This university has challenged us, yes, but she's also prepared us for greater challenges, like deciding when to help someone in need, or knowing when we can do better. We have learned a lot here, but we should always look for ways to learn from and improve the lives of others. And this brings me to my second goal. I want to continue to remember and appreciate all those who have brought me to where I am today, regardless of whether they're in the stands now. We are here in large part thanks to a select few people, and they have earned a lot of credit, much more than I can deliver in a brief speech. Take just a moment to think of all those who held your hand when you fell, who told you that you could do better, and to all those who think more highly of you than you do yourself. Years from now, we won't remember every detail of today's ceremony. We will, however, remember sitting here. We will remember sitting in these chairs in a blue gown and a blue cap, looking up every now and then at our fans in the stands. Author John Green said, "You don't remember what happened. What you remember becomes what happened." And as the memories of our time at this institution age, we will remember with fondness our years at this university. I think Mrs. McCarty would tell us that those years were gloriously grand. This town will always be ours, and we will always have this university to call our home. Congratulations, classmates. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Those were wonderful remarks. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Brenda B. Gosney from Butler, Kentucky, who is the president of the UK Alumni Association.
Graduates of the class of December 2013, I would like to officially welcome you to the University of Kentucky alumni family. Our family has thousands of members across the country and around the world, many of whom have accomplished great things. Today, you can stand beside them proudly. I invite all of you to become members of the UK Alumni Association. Share your success with us and remain connected to your university. Keep the University of Kentucky part of your life. Wherever you go, the UK Alumni Association wants to go with you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you. We will now present the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Provost Reardon will introduce by college the deans of the colleges and present the candidates for undergraduate degrees, who will be recognized individually prior to conferral of degrees.
President Capilouto will present the graduates with their diplomas. Dr. Lee Blonder will hand the diplomas to the president on behalf of the faculty. Carl Nathy of the UK Public Relations and Marketing Office will read the names of the graduates as they cross the stage and receive their diploma. It is my pleasure to present the candidates for bachelor's degree in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment. Dr. Scott Smith is the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment. Dean Smith and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment please come to the platform to receive your diploma. We ask that you please hold your applause until all of the names of the candidates have been read.
Sean Edwin Taylor Smith. Brittany Lynn Claiborne. Errol Janae Dennis Garner. Leslie Elizabeth Brown. Brad Allen Keltner. Alexander Amos Gibson. Jesse Wayne Mattingly. Alexandra Lee Morgan. Micah Charles Fettick. Blake Anthony Evans. Courtney Lynn McGowan. Christian Elizabeth Marie Ackman. Alexandra Grace Davidge. Shelby Morrison. Virginia Barker. Gretchen Patricia Keller. Amanda Jane Goodwin. Erwin Scott Gerstung. Kelly Joan Sorge. Josie Eileen Greenwell. Nicole Magnera. Timothy Michael Henderson. Alex James Lucky. Lee Farley. Emily Sarah Lay. Lizhang Zhao. Kelsey Aaron Oliver. Jessica Leroy. Lauren Nicole Lee. Irene Daria Sisman. DeLorena Hampton. Thomas Allen Kelsey. David Spencer Osborne. William Stiles Gentry. William Hawes Coleman II. Kaysen Drew Hubbard. Charles Wesley Peterson II. Christina K. Barks. Erica Lynn Isbell. Melanie K. Manganaro. Sina Dykstra Bernoski. Audrey Boslego. Kenitha Lene Stout. Michelle Aurelia Ann Wynn. Paige Alexandra Crawl. Jessica Nicole Lester. Meredith McGee Gross. Catherine Grace Gaston. Ashley Simone James. Matthew Tyler Scott Allen. Ashley Jessica Lance. Merle Michael Wisdom. Thomas Andrew Hyatt. Kelsey Lynn Perry. Ashley Johnny Albrecht. Charles Owen Parker. Laura Brooks Link. Patrick Robert Ligon. Jonathan Lee George. David Michael Cassell. Emily Ann Kite. Aubrey Melissa Donaldson. Garnet A. Lindell III. Philip Matthew McKenzie. Bora Nam. Nicholas Joseph Tonini. Katie Elizabeth Fretz. Julie Rayanda Robertson. James Gregory Jasis. Joseph Russell Lee Wells. Olivia Madison Franz. Alexis Elise Amaris. Rudy Joseph Rechtenwald. Chase Bishop Lunsford. Amy Janine Bishop. Jasmine Lenice Franklin. Kendra Lene Hill Holloman. Jamisha Robinson. Jasmine Monet Foster. Sharita Renee Vernon. Marissa Lynn Payne. Kimberly Lauren Horn. Irene Carr. Catherine Leslie Clark. Michael Wayne Peel. Derek James Darlington. Kristen Michelle Montgomery. Cassandra Nicole Parker. Shayna Ray Corbett. Carly Becker. Stephanie Vaughn Hargrove. Anna Faye Minchenberg. Clarissa Nicole Durham. Catherine Lee Lesser. James Michael Nelson. Janet Catherine Eaton. Rebecca Ann Acito. Carl Bennett Kokenauer. Heather Ann Broughton. Jessica Lynn Auker. Sarah Roseanne Brown. Regina Christine Bowl. Margaret Marie Zerhusen. Walter James Wyges. Tyra Jasma Bridger. Hannah Marie Clem. Deanna Claire Husseini. Brianna Morgan Robb. Ariel Catherine Danick. Erin Nicole Baumgart. Susan Kathleen Myers. John Robert Rupp. Christopher Edward Lilloy. David Michael Fakes. Joshua Carl Babcock. Colin Tyler Jackson. Shiloh Christian Fisher. Ellen Marie Preston. Fong Nguyen. Holly Alexandra Bemis. Trevino Tyrone Tarquintus Woods. Stephanie Christine Schlosser. Matthew Boone Spalding. Andrew Martin Everett. Sierra Vontrail Newton.
Dr. Ruth Beatty is the Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Associate Dean Beatty and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Andrew Michael Culp. Fei Wong. Mark David Brask. Michael Aaron Madison. Patrick Andrew Kelly. Brittany Shaver. Mickey Oshie. Seth Elliott Grider. Travis Lee Green. Trip Joseph Crossweight. Anthony Rossi. Anna Lee Bard. Heisman Mercado. Maylin Feliz. Ashley Anna Householder. Danielle Leanne Vaughn. Caroline Isabel Hawkins. Tara Elizabeth Gardner. Taylor Hall. Zachary Seth Hughes. Jesse Lee Reed. James Matthew Hutchison. Chun Feng. Wai Lee. William Alexander Bocking. Andrew David Dixon. Clifford Matthew Knowles. Mariah Schuler. Jessica Lynn Chancellor. Cicely A. Scovin. Sidney Paul Montgomery. James Todd Bell. James McCarthy Ingram. John Michael Brown. Larry B. Doucette II. Nicholas Donald Wisner. Jesse J. Tagawa. Ashley Victoria Hayes. Samantha Pillar. Felicia Patel. Stephanie Jade Cheney. Aaron Memory Contra. Kristen Marie Casamilalo. Morgan Ray Mick. Vincent Macaluso Urban II. Thaddeus Lemoyne Bird. Emily Elizabeth Braun. Cheryl Lynn Roberts. Tamika Michelle Deanne Whitfield. Mackenzie Ann Milzark. Molly Ann Davis. Emily Grace Pinkston. Elizabeth Leon Zaragoza. Gina Amelia Falcone Delgado. Emily Nicole Millsaps. Edgar Lopez. Derek Allen Madison. Shinan Guo. Skylar Hamilton Trott. Tyler Benton Blunt. Kaylin Page Oldham. Ashley Louise Lewis. Emily Ann Kaler. Alex James Geidzik. Eric Grant Wilson. Paul Anthony Spare. Kara Michelle Williamson. Melissa Nicole Hudson. Kayla Michelle Campbell. Sarah H. Stanley. Brittany Nicole Deering. Andrew Jameson Armstrong. Christopher Scott Bronzik. Samuel Lewis Galbraith. Brian Alexander Coyne. Brittany Marie Hoffman. Angela Dawn Tolson. Christopher Sarapoka. Nicole Mugini. Michael Adeyinka. Mary Collins. Brian Dong. Nicole Ray Sand. Anita Grace Sharkey. Ian Andrew Lauder. Callie Ann Miner. Whitney Jean Shipman. Kelsey Taylor Creek. Shelby Faye Piercy. James Wawari Kara. William Michael Wika. Drake Barrett Hyman. Rachel Borders. Frank James Bisick. Taylor Neal Withorn. Jared Neal Woldridge. Jace Evan Pearsall. Richard Ethan Basham. Sean Jeffrey Hayes. Sherry Ann Pike. Charles Logan Likens. Victoria Brooke Collins. James Eric Balding Jr. Leah Catherine Neely. Jacob Thaxton Campbell. Margaret Elizabeth Baker. Kyle Daniel Bellone. LeBron A. Loudon. Margaret Rose Wolf Bertling. Michael Justin Sudkamp. Andrew Martin Jones. Sarah E. Gooch. Shanwook Kim. Alexandria Nicole Talbert. Jonathan Patrick Schutte. Ryan House. Olivia Ray Perrion. Megan Panwar. Donald Seth Fortenberry. Joseph N. Flanagan. Erin Elizabeth Stover. Matthew Baker. Jordan Nicole Napier. Valerie Michelle Pfister. Samuel Taylor Howard. Jeremy Lee Johnson. James Caleb Hawkins. Rachel Ann Burrows. Lindsay Taylor Quinn. Max Elliott Amberg. Brandon Robert Magner. Emma Scott Pridham. Sierra Hunter Thompson. Melissa Villanueva. Paula Rodolfina Ogadzanova. Joshua Ryan DeVore. Jocelyn Seji Riat. Gregory Philip Spalding. Evan Long Palmer. Stephen Todd Payne Jr. Brittany Lynn Cole. Brian David Lee. Tyler Clark Anderson. Megan Ashley Poore. Jordan Marion Counts. Jake Alexander Griffey. Michael Stephen Crum. Stevie Lee Kelly. Kevin Edward Dunn. Rhiannon Brooke Holloway. Bruce Jordan McClellan. Eileen Fiona Grady. Joyce Kim. Shelby Elizabeth Williams.
Dr. David Blackwell is the Dean of the Carroll Martin Gatton College of Business and Economics. Dean Blackwell and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Business Administration degrees in the Gatton College of Business and Economics please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Michael Acey. Christopher David Newsom. Madeline Ruth Crawford. Cody L. Owens. Curtis James Brock. Shane Michael Derringer. Nolan Michael Yates. Kyle Richard Taylor. Eliasari Antle. Portia Jade Morrow. Bradley Thomas Buchanan. Jessica Lynn Stiles. Teresa Louise Guagenti. Amanda Ryan Perkins. Ryan Jeffrey Allen. Michael Anthony Duffield. Robert James Tudor. Jacob Ryan Taylor. Clifton Tyler Cockrell. Jessica Hagan Johnson. Alexandra Ann Harter. Eugene Likes III. Nicholas Rounds Coleman. Jordan Matthew Klussman. Corey Andrew Laker. Jordan Lee Johnson. Caroline Louise Beckett. Kelly Renee Capps. Alexis Kiera Tolley. Vaughn Michael Brannick. Quinn Elise Bragg. Travis Hardison Latta. Euridia Bermejo. Gladys Martinez. Isaac Durham. Charles Andrew Lappin. Hunter Blake Harp. Ryan Patrick Haley. John Kelly Wood. Bradley Scott Martin. David Gregory Steele, Jr. Joseph Edward Giles. Andrew J. Taylor. Trevor Robert Sorrell. Jacob William Burns. Mackenzie Jean Meyer. Patrick John Metzger. Max Allen Gerke. Daniel Beating McCoy. James Eric Robert Johnston. Daniel Lewis Kissel. Andrew Roberts. Jason Anthony Segretti. Nolan Patrick Higgins. Jonathan Miles Brady. Caleb G. Bartlett. Curtis James Madison. Jennifer N. Harris. Matthew David Ewadinger. Richard D. Hall, Jr. Chloe Marie White. Shannon Marie Brungs. Corey Barrett Brocious. Timothy Matthew Kaminsky. Cameron Craig Wilder. Jordan Alexander Elmore. Carly Renee Ritchie. Samantha Lauren Oakley. Clayton Patrick Netherton. Summer Ann Adrian. Katie Elizabeth Lampton. Tara Tico. Maggie Blair Wimpy. Bridget Shrigley. Thomas Glenn Canary. Lee Anna Webster. Justin John Griffin. Carson Paul Trujillo. Yosiki Tani. Jingbing Kim. Caitlin Elizabeth Sidnor. Jung Jun Gil. Sang-wook Jeon. Zachary Thomas King. Jonathan Thomas Freeman. Yoji Wangfu. Weilin Wei. Joy Zhang. Youngchin Shaw. Han Liao. Kang Zhu. Eileen Lee. Erin Elizabeth Diebold. Carissa Lynn Shipe. Ryan Patrick McDermott. William Michael Upton. Tyler Christian Freeman. Jordan Scott Stevens. Andrew Sean Trower. Lauren Marie Scanlon.
Dr. Dan O'Hare is the Dean of the College of Communication and Information. Dean O'Hare and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Communication and Information please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Max Bennett Godby. Stephanie Dawn Winkler. Megan Elaine Helton. Jeremy Dale Haycraft. Kathleen Aaron Doyle. David Lee Taylor. Spencer Maxwell Webb. Justin Stephen Richter. David Taylor Moster. Cameron Taylor Connolly. Eric Lyndon Richardson. Brian DeNicholas Bradford. Artus Pinner. Jordan Ashton Bell. Brandon Alexander Wilson. Brent Joseph Hale. Daniel Franklin Hall. Brandon Keith Hazelwood. Mitchell Lawrence Deal. Nicholas Brecht Wilking. Eileen Mary Rooney. Chelsea Brooke Meeks. Jessica Taylor Jacksa. Emily Nicole Reed. Jennifer Nicole Pizzoro. Jacqueline Denise Smith. Benjamin Paul Murphy. Gabriel James Meisner. Jacob Owen Ellis. Joshua Wayne Eversole. Lane Addison McCarty. Hillary Ann Schifferer. Avery Quinn Strippelhoff. Jennifer Ann Dupin. Alexander Ross Faulkner. Morgan Elizabeth Wells. Orban Keith May. Drew B. Hall. Trenton Lee Shimizu. Zachary Taylor Crabtree. Christopher Michael Elam. Alan M. Gembrow. Brennan Worthington Lockhart. Jordan Benjamin Oldham. Amber Joanne Tyler. Dylan Lee Watts. Kendall Elizabeth O'Keefe. Abigail Marie Turnbull. Meredith Page Plymel. Kathleen Elizabeth Ledford. Brandon Stewart Thomas. Lindsay Brooke Austin. Desiree Faith Blankenship. Catherine Merritt Filler. Erica Marie Hamilton. Emily Amanda Sharp. Lauren Jean Traylor. Callie Mar McCumber. Sarah Nicole Bueller. Ashley Hawes. Jillian Rose Seiler.
Dr. Ann Dixon is the interim dean of the College of Design. Dean Dixon and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Design please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Susanna Verney. Jennifer Catherine Seymour. Mirnaz Sunny Kasai. Aaron James Fritsch. Ethan Kyler Marlowe. James Michael Carroll. Christine Bean Kern.
Dr. Mary John O'Hare is the Dean of the College of Education. Dean O'Hare and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Education please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Jake Compton. Zachary Taylor King. Craig Allen Cooley. Jennifer Elizabeth Baker. Quentin Lamar Ferris. Megan Nicole Henderson. Laura Rose Beauchamp. Brittany Allen Harris. Mary Catherine Umbarger. Joshua Russell Newton. Laisha Sadeh Couch. Hunter Jameson Rakes. Michael Kelly. Allison Claire England. Ashley Maria McKinney. Macy Anna Tone. Alexa Lauren Bell. Presley Mortensen. Emily Kara Duncan. Sheldon Lane Parrott. Elizabeth Ann Dale. Lindsay Ann Ward. Natalie Remily Ryan. Brittany Malin Lane. Jamie Lynn Steele. Chelsea Faye Morrison. Shannon Marie Lyon. Morgan Lee York. Miranda Mullane Skaggs. Melanie Lynn Richmond. Gretchen Frances Hinkle. Sarah Christine Landwehr. Tara Denise Warren. Brooke Alexandra Trainer. Kenitra Lashane Toogood. Constance Christine Strong. Holly Ann Hardwick. Taylor Sean Blair. Caitlin Lee McCullum. Mary Emma Darst. Audrey Rose Simpson. Lauren Ann Reed. Carrie Beth Pritchard. Heather Leanna Blake. Whitney Susan Thomas. Lauren Elizabeth Lawrence. Chelsea Noel Smith. Alexandra Marie Ferguson. Amber Nicole Bilanovic. Catherine Frazier Moore. Andrew Joseph Caudle. Dustin Wayne Fredericks. Brittany Elizabeth Griffith. Michael Stephen Ploss. Kyle William Smith. Danielle Nicole Smith. Jasmine Michelle Holtz. Ebenika F. Coleman. Tiffany Renee Holt. Aaron Lee Hoopengarner. Madison Ray Daub. Jacqueline Nicole Horseman. Caitlin Renee Schubert. Carolyn Ashley Rose. Kathleen Carolyn Gabriel. Carly Ree Kirkpatrick. Madison Hannah Johnson. Elena Jermark Hitch. Jeremy Allen Mahoney. Carl Thomas Kidd, Jr. Terry Allen Turner, Jr. Joseph Franklin Baird. Meredith Ann Leach. Benjamin Eric Riley. Olivia Kristen McKinney. Kayla Lynn Fallis. Jordan Lee Worley. Amber Lynn Livengood. Ashley Nicole Lunsford. Desiree Gabriel Willis. Daryl L. Bradshaw. Clifton Williams. Vera Diana Salazar Barraza. Elizabeth Blair Pomeroy. Jordan Lee Downing. Holly Ann Dixon. Catherine Nicole Ransdell. Alyssa Talang. Whitney Brichelle Billings. Caitlin Nicole Sokoviak. Emily Ann Pena. Martin Anthony Steltenpole. Rachel Marie Lewin. Mariah Lynn Hill. Candace G. Ford.
Dr. John Waltz is the Dean of the College of Engineering. Dean Waltz and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Engineering please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Jonathan Matthew Lane. Matthew Landon Jackson. Johannes Daniel. Shannon Russell Haggard. Richard Lee Evans. Thomas Michael Isaacs, Jr. Armin Yatzik. Jonathan Lee Lutz. Edward A. Sivils. Z. Quinn Hua. Sean Lee. Joseph Andrew Welburn. Craig Markwell Schmidt. Kelly Jane Moutst. Julia Renee Welch. Stephen Michael Wright. John Gunning Keaton. Ross Charles Allen. Lori Deanna Dunning. John Alexander Clements. Ryan Michael Hayes. Rachel Elaine Neville. Jessica Nicole Williams. Caitlin Jo Braun. Silvana Aurelis Duran. Colin Carver Gamble. Stephanie Louise Hunt. Lydia Marie Ularic. Taylor Marie Vukovich. Nicholas T. Hollis. Shobha Shive Dickinson. Andriana Nikolaeva Kelesikieva. Charles Austin Bradley. Frank Edmonds Maysby III. Elizabeth Alice Naus Furland. Wigwan Kyun. Shane Mackenzie Ratcliffe. Jiawei Dong. Robert Quentin Eads. Taylor Ross Gabbard. Sean T. Smith. Matthew Ryan King. Carson Wayne Craig. John Nicholas Nozel. Jonathan David Grabau. Wesley Strunk. Joshua B. Seidel. Brennan Philip Carroll. Kyle John Cooper. Jordan Andrew Waymeyer. Cody Ray Wilson. Benjamin Carl Maddox. W.T. Andes. Justin Reed Warner. Brandon Allen Stigall. Jeremy Benjamin Groves. Ian Nelson Young. Johan Lee. Timothy Mark Vonderschmidt. Taylor Joseph Stromberg. Harry L. Hubler III. William Johnston Perkins. Michael Allen Cleary. Trevor Davis Combs. Joshua Daniel Combs. Jordan Lee Ellis. Justin Charles Lewis. Tyler Wade McCamish. Zachary Sean McFeely. Joseph Andrew Thacker. Mark Austin Gerwey. Joshua Calvin Rice. Scott Sherman Goodpaster. Jesse Yanelli. Nicholas Allen Wilhelm. Stephen Alexander Garrison. Dylan Todd Burkhead. Zachary Warren Johnson. Hironori Ojino. Chase Andrew Downing. Andrew Allen Witt. Bryce William Bailey. Adam Joseph Morris. Anthony Willis Hendren. Timothy Allen Peck. Emily Ann Pooner. Sarah Blake Warner. Michelle Elizabeth Ruberg. Brandon Michael Ivanchek. Matthew Ryan Broadus. Heather Lynn Hunt. Kimberly Nicole Bayert. Lindsay Yvonne Russell. Catherine Brooke Hurd. Steve Raul Alvarado. Travis Tyler Harris. Frederick Arthur Halleck III. Hafan Khalid Memon. Floyd Abner. Matthew Thomas Davis. Samuel Henderson. Juan Hyun Lin. John Wilson Riles.
Professor Nancy Jones is the chair of the Department of Theater in the College of Fine Arts. Professor Jones and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Fine Arts please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Ronald Gregory Wilbur. Sean Q. Kim. Christian Boyd Holliday. Janine Parkinson. Ivy Stakelin Johnson. Chelsea Morgan Blevins. Alexis Catherine Carter. Victoria Lynn Gress. Hunter Michael Fleury. Dakota N. Reed. Jackie Irene Goldman. Sarah Ann Williamson. Alicia Musser. Grant R. Warford. Lisa Carol Braswell. Kelly Mariah Knox. Jackson Elliott Shad. Patricia Duane Clements. Calder A. Staben. Rhiannon Nicole White. Stuart Howard Stevens.
Dr. Sharon Stewart is the Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Dean Stewart and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Health Sciences please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Tywea Shanae Clemens. Kelly E. Case. Adam Ty Strong. Nicholas Timothy Streck. Alyssa Jade Haar. Randy Michelle Ray. Michelle Stephanie Perez Igana. Gabriela Torres.
Dr. Patricia Howard is the Interim Dean of the College of Nursing. Dean Howard and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Nursing please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
John Michael Leo. Ryan Chance Walls. Ryan Anthony Preston. Michael Bradford Mason. Sarah Lynn Rebecca Justice. Elizabeth Hildegard Overman. Courtney Lynn Layton. Kayla Rose Watson. Megan Alexandria Dodge. Kelsey Marie Funky. Danica Brianne Rose. Sarah Jo King. Whitney Ann Summer Jones. Tyler Alexis Merritt. Rachel Elizabeth Coghill. Dayla Elise Smith. Desmond Jewel Littles. Noah Bernard Ashner. Elizabeth Ann Ahern. Alyssa Paula Kleinhens. Shauna Ann Lealoha Sheehy. Ashley Hope Hostetter. Ashley Adriana Brown. Alexandra Nicole Nieheiser. Caitlin Brooke Sweeney. Alexandra Paige Carter. Lindsay Irene Gillum. Elizabeth Renee Summerlin. Andrea Marie Vallow. Sarah Elizabeth Greenwell. Jessica Lauren Marie Kelly. Jennifer Nicole Miracle. Saraswati Vetwal.
Dr. James Ike Adams is the Dean of the College of Social Work. Dean Adams and I request that the candidates for Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Social Work please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Damian Aaron Christian Angel. Bethany Amanda B. Morgan Cruz. Elise Francis Litton. Kelly D. Marston. Camille Morton. Angelica M. Moreno. Kirsten Nicole Robinson. Ashley Nicole Teasley. Sierra D. Baldwin. William Gerard Klingenberg. Jennifer Ann Underwood. Joseph Bartholow. Spencer Alston Outlaw. Grant Lawson Lockerty. Caroline Atwood Huddleston. Joshua Aaron Evans. Michael Joseph Belmore. Vincent Riley Sullivan.
President Capilouto, on behalf of the faculty and the deans, I present to you the candidates for baccalaureate degrees. Will all the candidates please rise?
It gives
It gives me great pleasure to perform this university's most important official act, the conferral of your degrees. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the University Senate recommending, I confer upon each of you the appropriate baccalaureate degree to which you are entitled, with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. It is now fitting for all graduates to perform the traditional custom of moving your tassels from the right to the left side of their mortarboards. As you do so, I offer my sincerest congratulations and best wishes. Will the graduates please be seated? Please be seated. Thank you. Among the degree recipients whom you have just congratulated, there are a group deserving of additional congratulations. Students who attain a grade point average of 3.8 or higher are graduated summa cum laude. Those with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.8 are graduated magna cum laude. And those having a grade point average of 3.4 to 3.6 are graduated cum laude. Will those persons receiving degrees with commencement honors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. As we conclude the awarding of the undergraduate degrees, there are two very important groups of participants in the completion of this effort. I ask all the faculty present to stand as we thank them for their dedication to these students. Thank you. I also ask the parents, spouses, partners, and families of those graduates to stand as we recognize the measure of their involvement in the achievement we are celebrating today. Please stand as Dr. Everett McCorvey, the University Orator, sings our state song, My Old Kentucky Home.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door, that my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away.
I extend my congratulations to all of our graduates and wish to simply say, thank you for daring to see blue with us at the University of Kentucky. We believe that you leave here today fully prepared to face the world and its challenges. This is a better place because of each of you, because you challenged all of us to be the best we can be. As you continue your path to success, I hope you remember your alma mater and stay connected to us. We are very proud of you and so thankful that you are a member of the greatest organization in the world, the UK family. And now, let's begin your celebration with the UK fight song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the university community appreciates your attendance at the December 2013 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Please remain standing as the platform party concludes the program with their recessional. There is no recessional of the graduates, so after that, good night and happy holidays.